with a quick touch pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Miserable for these guys. Looking to throw, it's Chapin. Here's a heat. Holds it in on the left. There he goes. And out of bounds, and he has the first down. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Ice water in this quarterback's veins, man. Third play of the drive. It's 3rd and 10. You know the defense is expecting pass, but this quarterback, laser focus. He found the matchup. Great job reading coverage, and that was an absolute dime deep down the field.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. They'll go to the ground. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The option look. Leaves it with the running back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. They're looking to pass from the red zone, using the quick game. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Goes to the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They'll run play action. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So Arkansas's offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Green. Right on the money. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Toss sweep right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. Going to try to get it himself. At the 35, he's loose. They've got it to... Yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on third down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Razorbacks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To throw, it's Green. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and... He wants to go deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the back. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd down coming up. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. On the option. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be first and goal from the 4.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Well, that's new. If you want to give the ball to the tight end in this situation and let him run the football, I mean, goal line area, maybe. No, you know what? It stunk. It was a bad play call. Don't do it again.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's hear another hog call and send it back to the guys in Razorback Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Bulldogs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Not a lot of offense, in fact, no offense in terms of scoring there in the first half.
You got to give the defense credit on both sides. They've been physical. They've been making plays. So now, which of these offenses can break the tie? It's not going to be easy, but for this offense now taking the ball here first in the second half, they've got to get something going.
Finally giving the defense some credit. How did that feel coming out of your mouth? Did it hurt? Like, did you not like to say that? It sounded painful.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop. Quarterback on the keeper. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Mississippi State going up tempo.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single running back. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
On the option. He'll do it himself. Now the toss. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. They'll go with a give to the big tight end on 3rd and short. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Got enough space. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
I don't know, guys. The way this game's going, the defensive tug-of-war this has been, that might be enough right there. Points have been difficult to come by, but the offense found a way to get it done. Really nice job of execution there on that drive.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So they covered 42 yards on the drive, and it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Green. Fires to the right. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Sends it downfield. He's got it down the left. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. There have been many days for the Razorbacks where big plays for the quarterback came by running like Matt Jones, but that was a beautiful throw.
Man, I played against Matt Jones. Played him in the SEC championship game my sophomore year. We beat him 30-3, by the way. Just side note, but just dynamic player. But you're right. Always ground team, ground and pound. When they got that ability to keep some balance, these teams can open up, and Arkansas can have great seasons.
Floating away. He's not afraid to go deep. It's complete. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Sends it back in motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Green. Buys a little extra time. Turning it up. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast, at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious. I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Reese. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Unloads it downfield. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Now on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Now sliding to his left. Running into the open space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
The Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
And that's exactly that tank get downhill, because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
What a disappointment. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Back to throw, it's Shapen. It's complete to the left. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They're in a perfect situation here, David. Just make sure you drain the clock. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And the Razorbacks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll send the back in motion. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Biggest drive of the game right now as the clock is winding down, a chance to win it before overtime. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Running through contact. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision.
Touchdown, Arkansas! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And this this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to pass, it's Shapen. Quickly to the tight end. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Stop short of the marker, and they stop with his defense, and they get the ball back. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.